Good morning. I'm not a marketing expert, as you can tell by the numbers of subscribers and views, but I know political marketing even when disguised as economic marketing. Yesterday, when we were at the White House, already there was word that anonymous sourced reporting by Bloomberg had quoted Secretary of the Treasury Scott Bessent in a private investment forum as saying the trade war with China would have to de-escalate. I suspect letting Bloomberg have that story was intentional. And then in the morning at the White House, there was not the usual parade of administration officials such as Bessent or Economic Advisor Kevin Hassett or Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt or Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick going out to the stand-up positions for live talks with Fox News, Fox Business, or CNBC. All of them have been defending the tariff policies the president has implemented. And of course, my point is that was all part of trying to slow the Wall Street slide, and it worked. Stocks were up on the prospect that tariffs may not be as severe as President Trump would like the targets of those tariffs to think. That includes China. In the Oval Office after the swearing-in ceremony for the new SEC chairman, the president taking a much more conciliatory position.
Are you going to play hardball with them? Are you going to mention COVID?
Well, I'm not going to say, no, I'm not going to mention COVID. I'm not going to say, I'm going to play hardball with China. I'm going to play hardball with you, President Xi. No. We're going to be very nice. They're going to be very nice, and we'll see what happens. But ultimately, they have to make a deal because otherwise they're not going to be able to deal in the United States. And we want them involved, but they have to, and other countries have to make a deal. And if they don't make a deal, we'll set the deal because we're the ones that set the deal.
Okay, that last part was a bit cocky, as the White House is reportedly talking to a number of nations that would prefer their exports to the U.S. not face such high duties. But Mr. Trump also said something Wall Street really wanted to hear. He's not going to fire Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. There's some question as to whether he could legally, but he's taking that off the table. The new conciliatory tone on Powell may be enough for the markets to be happy today. Elon Musk was not at the ceremony. He was yesterday trying to soothe Tesla's biggest investors on an earnings call that revealed the electric car maker had a 71% drop in revenue in the first quarter. Musk and others put some of the blame on the tariff situation. Car parts became cannon fodder in Trump's trade war. But of course, Musk and Tesla have turned into political targets for his taking a chainsaw to the bureaucracy work. I have a neighbor with a Tesla who put a bumper sticker on the side of his car. It reads, "I bought this before Elon went crazy." Now, there have been disgraceful acts of vandalism against Tesla in the U.S. also. In the earnings call, Musk clearly realizes he needs to get back to focusing on the brand, suggesting that he will starting next month. With ear on the White House, I'm Bob Costantini.